Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I've got two Sideshow figures to show you from their G.I. Joe line. This is the Cobra Officer and the Cobra Trooper figures, and I decided to review them together because they look so similar, and also because I just think they look a lot cooler together. So let's jump right in and take a look at these boxes. Now these were some of the first G.I. Joe figures that Sideshow produced back in 2009, I believe. And these boxes look great as always. So there's the Cobra Officer and Cobra Trooper. The side with more poses, and then the back. Descriptions, their code names and cards. And then this side we've got more poses. And then if you just briefly open this up, I don't think I left anything inside, but there's descriptions and his loadout. And then once again, I believe I took everything out of the box. So we've got his description and his loadout. Both of them are pretty light on equipment. So let's get rid of these boxes and bring out the figures now. All right, guys. Well, here is the Cobra Officer and Cobra Trooper together. Like I said, I just think these two look really awesome together, side by side. Great for army building. Especially, I would love to get like maybe one or two more of these Cobra Troopers. Create a little squad here. That would look awesome. But yeah, these are great figures. I really like them. They've done a great job capturing the classic look of the Cobra troops, but making them modern. I just love how Sideshow does that. They do a great job with these G.I. Joe figures. The blue uniforms look fantastic. And yeah, the gear loadout is great as well. Now they are both pretty similar, just some minor differences here. So let's take a look at the Officer first. Now I did get this one used, so there are some issues that the seller didn't really point out, which I was a little annoyed about. So the first thing is the helmet is supposed to have the triangle marking in the front to indicate that he's an officer, I guess. But as you can see, it's just the regular blue helmet, which I didn't realize until after I got him, and I was kind of annoyed about that. But luckily the seller offered me a discount on another figure, so I guess it all works out. But at some point I would like to try to find a replacement helmet for the Officer. But overall, he looks really good. And here's his weapon. AK-74, I believe, assault rifle. And he holds this very well in his hands. I love the gloved, sculpted hands are really good, very posable. All right. And here it is up close. Magazine comes out, of course. And I've got this piece here that goes on there. I don't think this is a silencer. I actually forget what that is. But he does come with a silencer. You can choose this or the silencer. I went with this. We've got folding stock. So that's his rifle. And then he also comes with a nice pistol here. All right, and there he is holding it in his hand. Looks good. All right, well, here's the helmet, just the regular Cobra Troop helmet. And then underneath you can see he's got a red mask to indicate that he's an officer. And he's got a great expression going on there. That eyebrow is raised ever so slightly. He looks very agitated and angry, as you would expect from a Cobra officer. But it looks really good. The helmets do pop off pretty easily, so you really gotta press down to get it to stick. But it fits very nicely on the head sculpt. And then as for his gear, comes with 4 pouches here for extra magazines for the rifle. And we've got a ton of extra mags here. As you can see, 2 in each pouch, so they provide you with a lot. And then over here comes with a knife, which this was another issue. This is supposed to be glued on here, but obviously it ripped off, so I'm gonna have to fix that at some point. But there's the knife, if I can get that to focus. And then in the back, he comes with 2 canteens. And then inside of this bag, I've got his silencer. If I can get it out. Okay, there it is. All right, and then as for his uniform, it looks good. I love the blue with the very prominent Cobra symbol there. He's got these pins here on his collar to indicate his rank. And I really love the knee guards on these figures. These are very nice. And then the boots are great as well. All right, so that's the officer, a really good looking figure. And let's take a look at the trooper now. All right, here is the Cobra Trooper. I really love this one. I got him brand new, and I think I like him better than the officer. I love the combination of the blue against the black. I just think that looks awesome. Great looking figure. He poses great with his assault rifle. I love how posable these Sideshow figures are. All right, and here it is up close. Yeah, he's got a nice grenade launcher attached onto there. That looks really good. Nice looking scope. Magazine comes out. And also a folding stock. All right, very similar loadout to the officer. So he also comes with the same model pistol. His hands are a lot stiffer because he's new. All right, looks good. And then his head sculpt is ever so slightly different. Actually, it actually is pretty different from the officer. His eyes are a nice blue color, and the expression is pretty different. He's a lot angrier looking than the officer. And of course, he's got the black mask to indicate that he's just a trooper. And then his gear is pretty much the same as the officer, except in black as opposed to the tan. So he's got extra magazines and all these pouches, 2 in each, which is really nice. There's his holster, and here's the knife, how it's supposed to be glued onto that band there. And here his knife is up close with the black grip. And then in the back, black canteens and this black bag, nothing inside. And then in this little pouch here, he's got the grenades for his grenade launcher. Oops. And he comes with, I think, 2 or 3 of those. All right. His uniform is pretty much the same except for the collar. He's got Cobra symbols, except for those officer pins. And then he also comes with the really nice knee guards. Yeah, these look great. Got some weathering on there too. And then the boots are the same. And same thing with the helmet. You gotta really give it a nice push to get it to stick on to the head. And it does fall off a little easily, which is all right. A little annoying, but it's not too bad. All right, guys. Well, that's everything to show for these 2 figures. I think Sideshow did a really good job capturing the Cobra officer and Cobra trooper. They look great. Very similar, but different and unique in their own ways. And I think you should definitely get both of them. If you're going to get one, you should definitely get the other, because they look really awesome together. Especially if you get Cobra Commander, you got to have these 2 guys next to him. Alright guys, well, hope you enjoyed the review. Thanks for watching, and I'll show a quick video of them on display on their stands, and I'll see you next time.